Dear trainees, welcome to my channel Retail Management Skills Classes by ACAM. If you like my videos, kindly share it and subscribe my channel. Today we are going to learn about an important nose to help maintain health and safety under qualification pack of retail sales associate. Let us start with the Gnosis first. Element 1. Deal with accident emergencies. PC1. Follow company procedure and legal requirements for dealing with accident and emergencies. PC2. Speak and behave in a calm way while dealing with the accident and emergencies. PC3. Report accident and emergencies promptly, accurately, and to the right person. PC4. Recognize when evacuation procedure has been started and follow company procedure for evacuation. Element 2. Help to reduce health and safety risk. PC5. Follow the health and safety requirements laid down by the company and by law and encourage colleagues to do the same. PC6. Promptly take the approved action to deal with the risk if he or she is authorized to do so. PC7. Report risk promptly to the right person if he or she does not have the authority. PC8. Use equipment and materials in line with the manufacturer's instructions. So, these are the performance criteria, which are total 8 in number. These gnosis cover the concept of health and safety at workplace. The main gnosis at the workplace are as we have covered. Before we cover these gnosis, we have the knowledge about following topics which cover all the criterias under these topics of performance criteria. So first is occupational health and safety. The area is concerned with the health and safety and welfare of the person related with the retail environment. The main goal is to provide health and safe environment to employee, co-worker and other who directly or indirectly affected through retail environment. The person who are in direct contact with the retail environment may face following hazards: physical and mechanical hazards, biological hazards, and psychological hazards. Now, let us discuss what kind of physical and mechanical, biological, or psychological hazards occur in retail environment. Physical and mechanical hazards includes injuries, pains, etc., which are common in any industry. Biological hazards includes infectious diseases, which is caused by virus, bacteria, and fungi. Psychological hazards: work-related stress, excessive work, sexual harassment, bullying, abusing, etc., included under psychological hazards. Now, leading cause of injuries in retail industry. In retail industry, the various causes of injuries are handling heavy bags, boxes, and other objects, using tools or other equipments, slip, trips, and falls. These are the common type of injuries in a retail industry or a store. Then who is responsible? Everyone in the store, including you, your co-workers, your supervisor, your employers, and all have the responsibility to protect you or people around you from injury. Then your responsibility as a worker are know and follow the health and safety requirements that are relevant to your job. If you do not know how to deal with the safety, ask for training before you begin to start your job. Work safely and also motivate your co-workers to do same. Report any unsafe condition to your supervisor or concerned authority and also help or try to improve the safe condition. In case of any injury, report to first aid in charge or concerned authority. Now, your employer's responsibility: provide safe and healthy workplace, ensure that you and your worker are adequately trained and keep the record of training, Take immediate action on the incident if happened. Maintain documented proof or SOP for safely working in the industry. Initiate immediate investigation on the incident happened. Know your right to workplace safety. Right to work and train in the safe environment in all aspects of your job. Right to supervision to the work in the minimal risk. Right to participate in health and safety matter directly or indirectly. Right of employer to provide PPE of concerned job. Right to refuse the work in case of non-safety. Now we have discussed the terms PPE, personal protective equipment, which means any device or appliance designed to be worn or held by an individual for protection against one or more health and safety hazards in the working environment. Nowadays, the main example is COVID-19. In case of COVID-19, the doctor wears gloves, mask, head shield, and safety kit and safety shoes also. So in case of any industry, we need such kind of devices for protection. These includes gloves to protect hands from any infection or injury, apron from for clothes, mask to avoid foul smell or infectious smell, helmet or head cap to protect head, safety shoes for protection from any heavy product to be fall down on your feet. So these are the main safety equipments or personal protective equipments mainly used in any industry. Now, who to talk in case of any safety concern? Your manager, your supervisor, or all concerned should be informed in case of emergency. In addition to this, your workplace have health and safety representative or health and safety committee also. What to do in case of injury at the workplace? As per the norm, one has to report the injury to the first aid attendant or supervisor as soon as possible. The first aid attendant may be a co-worker or supervisor or a nurse. Apply first aid if you are trained or have knowledge of this. Now, what is first aid facilities? Every workplace have first aid kit or facility or first aid attendant with first aid rooms especially designated for this purpose. During training or at the first day of the job in induction session, the trainer introduce about whom to report or inform in case of any injury or emergency, where to report and how to deal with. Now, workplace first aid kit in industry especially consists of 4 by 4 inch gauze pad, two 8 by 10 inch large gauze pad, banded or box of adhesive bandages, two triangular bandages 2-inch wide, one package gauze roller bandages, one blanket, latex gloves, adhesive tape, etc. So it is not necessary कि it is only restricted to these items. One may have more than these items for first aid purpose depending upon the industry type or variation. Now first aid tip for workplace. The main injuries reason is sprain and strain. So what is sprain and strain? Sprain is basically a injury of ligament, whereas strain is the injury of muscle or tendons. So in case of these type of injury, first aid for these two type of injuries include: rest the injured part until it is less painful, ice wrap on ice pack and cold compress in a towel and place over the injured part immediately. Continue for not more than 20 minutes at a time, 4 to 8 times a day. Compression: support the injured part with an elastic compression bandage for at least 2 days. In case of seriousness, please refer to doctors. Now, tips for lifting or handling materials. During handling or lifting of materials, there may occur some kind of injuries. The common type of injuries may occur in the retail store due to this Due to this, the diagram showing how to lift the material in better way so that no strain or strain occur in body parts. Now the second picture showing how to handle the material in case of heavy material. One should use these type of equipment, or industry have these type of equipments to carry out the heavy boxes from one place to another. So next is slip, trips and falls. Common type of injuries may occur in the retail store due to bed floor or material dropped or display in aisles. So accident may be avoided use of caution board, step ladders, etc. as you have seen in the pictures, bearing, bed floor, caution board and step ladder also. Now dealing with the emergencies, there are basically main type of emergencies. So first is earthquake. In case of earthquake, everybody has knowledge what are the causes of the earthquake. To deal with it, drop, cover and hold under the table, or by following evacuation plans, one may rush out to open ground. And in case of fire, use of fire extinguisher alarms, fire exits and call on 101 number. So and one has to follow evacuation plan in case of emergency, as we know that evacuation plan is nowadays compulsory for all kinds of building. So what is evacuation plan? Evacuation plan basically a plan which help in the exit from the building, from every store or building in case of emergency. So this every building has evacuation plan, and every store also have evacuation plan in case of emergency. So here we can see in the picture there is an evacuation plan to evacuation plan. So this is all about the NOS to help in maintain health and safety in the retail store under the qualification pack retail sales associate. Now once again we'll discuss these performance criteria under these two elements deal with accident and emergency. So PC1 is follow company procedure and legal requirement for dealing with the accident and emergencies, as we have seen in case of evacuation plan. So every building has different evacuation plan as per the requirement. PC2 speak and behave in a calm way while dealing with the accident and emergencies. PC3 report accident and emergency promptly, accurately and to the right person. So we have already discussed it should be reported to the person dealing with it, or manager or supervisor or the concerned authority. Recognize when evacuation procedure have been started and follow company procedure for evacuation. So evacuation plan, every building has evacuation plan, so one has to follow the evacuation plans in case of fire or earthquake emergencies. Now under element 2, help to reduce health and safety risk. PC5 follow the health and safety requirement laid down by the company and by law and encourage colleagues to do the same. So in case of PP, personal protective equipment, these are the safety equipments which are laid down by the company or by the law according to different industries. So PC6 promptly take the approved action to deal with the risk if he or she is authorized to do so. So PC7 is report risk promptly to the right person, like I have already discussed. Right person is managers or the concerned authority or the attendant who are properly designated for these purposes. PC8 use equipment and material in line with the manufacturer's instructions, as we have seen the various steps to handling or lifting the material. So these are already decided by the manufacturers or the industry. So these are the four, and these are for the retail sales associate knows, that is to help maintain health and safety. So this is all about this knows. Thank you.